5 at the 6.
A 10-yard gain on the play. It's 4th down and goal.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Maher is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards. Told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, and it's Pollard again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Get in the weight room. Come on. Hey, switch gears. Check.
Pollard going to try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he will find his man on the outside. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 16.
On first down, King. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You can't stop me. Check 4. Check 99. You go tight. You got tight right there. 22, check, mama.
Now a give, right side, Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
We own them. Number 16.
King now from the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. This is fielded at the 7. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now back to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
We play to win. Let's go.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. It was the linebacker. Devin White there to knock it away.
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Cut. 58 to Mike.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man on the out route. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
A gain there of 21 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. First down. This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
It's now 4th down.
Hey, box truck. 58, boy, 58, Mike. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Check. He's checking. Crash. Watch that. Match box. Right. Hey, alert 3.
Now King on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Pollard. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Watch the twist.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw. King. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Check back. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. They can't hang with us. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Mike 5-4. Push him back.
Here's King throwing on 4th down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. King. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
King to throw on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He should
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 58 to Mike. No chance. Mike. 58 is a Mike. Hey, Orbit. Please dribble.
They'll set up a throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking under
pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Hassan Reddick racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Go. Ringo. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Pollard, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The run for Pollard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Watch out. Shift. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Delta. Check Mike 11, Check. Hey,
back to throw. King. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Pull it hard. Check this guy. Hit it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now he'll tuck it and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Geis with the carry on second down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Alpha!
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 24, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a give, right side. Pollard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They stop him after a gain of only 4, and that brings up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now. Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw is King. Throwing on fourth down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here I come.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.